Let's start this week off right at Talladega. There's going to be a race every single day this week. So that's how I'm going to explain it. There's going to be a race today, tomorrow, and then all the way through Friday when we'll take a break. But anyways, the race has begun here at Talladega. Joey Logano on the inside. There is Ricky Stenhouse and Austin Cindric is a bit out of line. There's a car on the top side. I believe that's Chris Buescher. You got Keselowski on the inside. There's Ty Dillon rubbing the wall, nearly rubbing the wall at least. There is Christopher Bell jumping to the inside of Ryan Blaney. Is that going to be a move, a successful move? It's not going to be. They're not even close to each other. Logano still getting pushed by Brad Keselowski. And in the middle, that's going to be Bell out of line. Doesn't have anyone to push him. There's Alex Bowman now to finally give him an assist. And there's Joey Logano with Brad Keselowski and Kyle Larson there. Blaney gets moved up the track by Larson. They head to the line. Cindric nearly touches the wall. Barry nearly touches the wall. To the inside, there is Kyle Larson. And brushing the wall, that's Barry, excuse me. Bowman with Brad Keselowski as they come to the line. There's Michael McDowell in the mix. And absolutely nothing separated the two as they came across the line. Nothing, literally. And 3 cars have just scraped the wall. Noah Gragson now under pressure with AJ Allmendinger. And there's a caution. Kyle Larson had a collision. Oh! Huge hit. He went into, and there is BJ McLeod as well, and all 3 of them went upside down. Huge crash with Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson, here he is in full speed. Yeah, McLeod did not know where Larson was. He doesn't even know he was going to hit the 20 car. The 20 car had stopped in the first place. How did that car stop? Who knows? So threats 3 cars automatically out of the race. It was an absolutely huge shunt. Bowman alongside Noah Gragson. And there's Todd Gilliland. Who was that car on the outside there? It's Herbst. Riley Herbst is there. As they come across the line. Herbst losing a bit of pace. He's holding up the other cars behind him. Kyle Busch is one of them. Herbst started 28th. He's now in the mix for the lead. But he drops down. And he might fall out of the top 10. There's a car scraping the wall. Is that Tyler Reddick? I don't think that was Reddick. And we got a caution. Zane Smith. He just slid down the track after hitting Shane Van Gisbergen. And that Rookie of the Year is not going to go to Shane Van Gisbergen if he keeps racing like this. Cody Ware going to bring him back to the green, but he is not on the lead lap, so do not worry about him. There's Chase Briscoe on his outside. And Carson Hocevar in the middle. He could fall back because he does not have anyone to fall back on. He's got Kyle Busch there, but he's not connected with him. Now he's going to get connected thanks to John Hunter Nemechek and Joey Logano back there. The draft is really effective here. On the inside, there's Cole Custer. What a move from Cole Custer to the inside. Custer to the lead of the race. And Riley Herbst pushing. There's William Byron. He's got Gilliland behind him. He's on the inside. Gilliland. Where's he at? He's in the 34 car. There he is. He's right behind Reese's Priest's. Ryan Preece having a fight there with John Hunter Nemechek. William Byron going to overtake the 17, and he gets turned by the 34. And he hits the 43 and comes up the track and nearly collects Kyle Busch. Caution out, and up on his side, there goes the 43 and hitting the 6. Yeah, he just slowed down and stopped in front of the 34 and then got a huge hit there into the 43 car. Came down and collected Chase Elliott, nearly hitting the 35 of Riley Herbst. Going up the track and hitting Cole Custer, and then hits him again and goes on his side. Very nearly flips over and hits the 6 car. That's Brad Keselowski. And then the 41 car gets cleaned out there by Michael McDowell. He's out of the race now because he's smoking. Here it is in full speed. Yeah, he just got turned by the 31, and that's what started all that. There goes the 9 car with a huge hit. And then on his side, there's Eric Jones. The 6 got collected. The 71 out. The rest is history. And the 12 very nearly got taken out. 12 very nearly got his race ended. There was Michael McDowell. Done and dusted. Finished. So we have one more retirement. Confirmed, at least. We don't know if anyone else is going to be retiring. To the inside. Is that Chase Elliott? Chastain, my bad. Is that Ross Chastain? It is Ross Chastain. To the inside and going for the lead on Todd Gilliland. And Ross Chastain takes the lead. Riley Herbst getting held up by the 24 car. That's William Byron, even though he's on the lead lap. Bowman on the inside of Chastain. He's going to take that position. Thank you very much. Here comes the 99. Daniel Suarez with a big push on Bowman. And Bowman's just got put in the wall. Alex Bowman got put in the wall there by Kyle Busch. And now he drops to the back of this long glob of cars. Here comes Logano. He's going to give a huge shot. No, he's not going to give a big shot. I thought that was going to be a big hit to the back end of Chase Elliott's car. So those cars are slow. Elliott's holding up the cars on the top side. And now Logano to the lead of the race. Logano takes the lead. Chase Elliott's not even on the lead lap. Joey Logano out of the final corner. There goes the 34 into the pit lane. And here comes Joey Logano through the tri-oval to the line, right behind John Hunter Nemechek. And Joey Logano wins the first stage with Anthony Alfredo in a one-off. He's not even a full-time driver. And Anthony Alfredo is in second place, followed on by Riley Herbst and Noah Gragson, Denny Hamlin, Josh Berry, Gibby, Ty Gibbs, Todd Gilliland, who caused the crash, Byron, and Ross Chastain, the Watermelon Man, will finish out the top 10. There's Gibby crossing the line. So we're going to go to break. We'll see you later, though. So the first one stage up. Plenty more. 2 to go. Here at Talladega. And there goes Chastain crossing the line. Oh, we're getting slowed up. Reese's Priest is holding up the 34. That's Todd Gilliland. Here comes Carson Hocevar. To the inside. There's Ryan. Oh, that's Alex Bowman, excuse me. He's getting a push by Riley Herbst. No, that's Anthony Alfredo, who's pushing Riley Herbst. And he's going to propel that inside line. There's only 2 cars on the top side. Are they going to slide in ahead of Riley Herbst? They're not. Logano's not even at that point. Here we go. Back to the green at Talladega. We restart the race on lap 189 laps. 89 laps to go, excuse me. And Anthony Alfredo leads ahead of Joey Logano, and there is Josh Berry as well. To the inside, there's Gilliland. Todd Gilliland. And scraping the wall, that's Gilliland. Gilliland going to lose places. We're going to throw the yellow. So here comes Daniel Suarez to the line. And Daniel Suarez easily going to take stage 2. Ahead of Chastain. Reese's Pieces, that was a close one to tell. With all those cars. There's Chastain in P2. Reese's Pieces is the next one. There's Gilliland. You got Denny Hamlin. There he is right there. Ricky Stenhouse is the car behind him. He's on the lead lap, by the way. With Riley Herbst, he shouldn't be crossing the line any second. Riley Herbst will be the next car, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there he is, Riley Herbst. With Joey Logano as the next one. The winner of stage 1. And there is Byron in the last of the points. So that's the top 10 after stage 2. Daniel Suarez. And we got Kyle Busch smoking on the inside. Kyle Busch out of the race. He's done. It's always something for Kyle Busch that makes him retire. We're back to the green flag here at Dega. On the inside, there is Joey Logano. He's not close enough to Daniel Suarez to really have a good run on him. There is Reese's Pieces. On the outside, Ryan Preece. Joey Logano getting shoved by the 1 car. Here comes Reese's Pieces to the inside. Ryan Preece fighting for the lead and possibly the win here at Talladega. And Smokey Almadir. Back to the green flag. Let's go. Here at Talladega. It's going to be an 8-lap shootout. Let's go with Todd Gilliland and Reese's Pieces. Ryan Preece could get his first win of the season. Ross Chastain could do the same and get his first win of the season. Joey Logano pushing Todd Gilliland, but it's not going to be enough. Gilliland could get his first career win. Heading out the final corner now, on to lap 183 as they come through the tri-oval. Chastain going to push Reese's Pieces as high as he can up the track. And Gilliland going to push, propel Logano, try to turn him around. Here comes Carson Hocevar. Hocevar not even on the lead lap, and he's fighting for the win. Hocevar not even on the lead lap. Everyone up to Denny Hamlin is a lap down. So, there is Ross Chastain technically in the lead of the race. And he's got Logano now just moved up Reese's Pieces. Logano going to go to the inside of him. He's in the middle lane. Hocevar going to hold up the one car. So we come to the white flag. 1 lap to go. Next flag ends the race. Let's do it. It's going to be a very fun one. What a final lap this is going to be. Suarez in the fight. Logano in the fight. Chastain in the fight. Logano getting holed up, though. Slowed up by the 77. There's Reese's Pieces on the outside. Nope. Here comes the 77. Nearly wrecking with Joey Logano. Here comes Todd Gilliland. He's getting pushed there by the 62 of Anthony Alfredo. Anthony Alfredo going to go to the inside. No, he's not. Chastain has led this race pretty much since the last restart. He's been in contention for the win since the last restart. And he's known that he was going to win this race since the last restart. Ross Chastain comes out the final corner and through the tri-oval for the last time. And Ross Chastain is going to win it at Talladega. And it's going to be a battle for second place. The 99 took it. Chastain wins the Jack Links 500. Riley Herbst finishes outside the top 10 after being so impressive this entire race. But the winner of this one is going to be Ross Chastain. Chastain wins it at Talladega. Let's see how everyone finished. Everyone ended up. Larson, McLeod, and Bell sadly retired on the 3rd lap after having a huge shunt. Thankfully, they're all okay. Zane Smith was the next one to retire. Then SVG. The last finisher, I believe, was Brad Keselowski. Let's see how Riley Herbst finished. P11, just outside the points, with sophomore Carson Hocevar. And then Josh Berry. There's Justin Haley, J.J. Yaley. And Noah Gragson. You got Bubba Wallace. There's Tyler Reddick just behind Briscoe. Now let's see the championship standings. There's William Byron. He's gotten 2 wins so far. Chastain has won 2 races so far. And there is Joey Logano, the first driver in the points without a win. Busch just barely outside the playoffs so far. It's not over, though, because he's still 1 point behind Noah Gragson. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time out. But until then, goodbye.